Our story begins with Thomas Jefferson in 1803, one of the finest presidents we've probably seen, when he signed the Louisiana Purchase. Now, the Louisiana Purchase of 1803 was for around... Now, the Louisiana Purchase of 1803 was around $18 per square mile. Now, if you can picture that, it's a square mile, a mile by a mile of land for only $18. A total of $15 million for the 828,000 square miles of land that they bought. So, you know, when you think about it, gains are pretty high. I'd probably go for that if I was a millionaire, but I'm not. So yeah. Now you may be wondering, what does the Louisiana Purchase have to do with your story? And that's what I'm getting to. See, the Louisiana Purchase led to buying of the states of which I was traveling in the general area of, because later California would be bought. The point is, we're talking about westward expansion and the Oregon Trail. Let's go. I can tell you're excited. I can tell you're very excited. I mean, why wouldn't you be very excited? Now, of course, I left my home in good old 1810. Let's go. '1810. I left with my family in 1810 to travel west to get some gold, because you know that without gold, there's not a future for you. How else are you supposed to get an iced out wrist and a new chain, you know? So that's what, of course, my family set out to do. My family didn't last long. They died before we actually made it out of the house.
That's not good.
Cholera. But you know, that's how life is. Well, anyways, on to my story. So I set off to the Wild West, traveling on my wagon with my one oxen. His name was Toby. Let's go. I really like the name Toby. That's why I decided to go with that. But we set off, and we were traveling, and then our first stump hit. We broke a wheel.
That's not good.
It wasn't too bad. We had another wheel. It was fine. Just fixed it real quick. All good and ready to go again. So we were back on our way, traveling. Me and my oxen, we were having such a good time. Let's go. And there was a rattlesnake. Yeah, that's not too great.
That's not good.
No. Well, we always have a second try, right? Because, you know, that's how it works. We're not gonna just have one life. We only have one life. Crap. Also, I got the measles for a little while. That sucked.
That's not good.
I didn't make it that time either. Not to mention, I died of exhaustion one time.
That's not good.
It's tiring. It's tiring out, man. I'm not even kidding. Hypothermia, another.
That's not good.
Yeah. Don't forget the measles the second time. My oxen died one time.
Come on, oxen, let's go. Let's go. Well, that's not good.
I drowned.
That's not good.
Those rivers are no joke, man. I drowned like a solid 3 times. There's different rivers too. Oh, and just in case you were wondering, the Oregon Trail goes all the way from Missouri, starting in Missouri, and then it goes all the way to, can you guess it? California. No, it's Oregon. Of course. Duh. So yeah, that's where the Oregon Trail kind of goes, in case you were wondering. Did I mention I also died from cholera
That's not good.
and dysentery? Now, if you didn't know what dysentery is, it's this disease that no one really knows what it is. It's just kind of something that you just die from. Now, many modern scientists think it's, of course, cancer, because it was undiscovered at the time, but it would make logical sense that it was, of course, that. However, we don't really know for sure, so it's kind of a mystery, you know? Spooky. Now, if you didn't know what cholera is, it's an infection in the intestines, which causes you to have very watery diarrhea. Now, the watery diarrhea causes you to poop so much watery diarrhea that, of course, you just lose all the water in your system from that watery diarrhea. Now, of course, without the water in your system, in your body, you're going to get dehydrated. And that's how many people died, from the watery diarrhea constantly coming out, causing them to die from dehydration. Pretty neat. Alright, next up on our list of diseases that I died from is typhoid. Of course, you all know what typhoid is. It's a simple thing that you get probably from later reactions of salmonella. So you'd probably get it from eating like raw meat. And you know I love myself some raw meat, because that's the good stuff, you know? So what this would usually entail is, of course, like severe headaches, vomiting, nausea, you know, all the good stuff, including constipation. So actually, if you're dying from cholera, it might be a good idea to pick up some typhoid, balance it all out. Then you won't have that moist diarrhea. Problem solved. Science right there. So, yeah, what usually would happen is you'd vomit then, and you get dehydrated and you die, or you just have a giant headache and you die from that as well, because that can happen, trust me. Now you may be wondering, what did you bring with you on your trip? And that is very simple. I brought my favorite oxen, of course. His name was obviously Bob or something like that. Possibly people did bring sometimes, but I did not personally bring castrated bulls. I did not bring them because I did not want them. Bullets are a good thing to bring, just in case you need to hunt to get food, or in case you need to scare off predators, or the Native Americans attack, all very dangerous things that could happen to you at any moment. Obviously, you have your covered wagon. Wouldn't leave home without it. You're gonna have like for around six months, that would be about $150 worth of food. Food and waters were concerns for migrants, so a lot of people would have brought in food and water, or some sort of water. That's why they got dysentery, because they were drinking the lake water. You know what Mama always says? Don't drink the lake water. That's what she always said. Another thing you're gonna want to bring is, of course, clothing. You wouldn't want to go out naked, would you? No. You're gonna need clothing. One thing that I always brought was spare parts for the wagon, just in case anything breaks. You know you're gonna need it. Spare oxen, keep her in the back just in case you need to change oxens. You never leave home without the spare oxen. And then of course, last but definitely not least, is my wife and children. Oh wait, they're gone. That's lame. Thumbs down. Can I get a thumbs down? Thank you. Sad. So the particular trail that I took on the Oregon Trail, which is just the Oregon Trail, it was through Missouri, then through Kansas a little bit, then you went up all the way through Nebraska, very cool. And you went through Wyoming, you know, that square state that has like 50 people in it, that one. Then I went ahead and went through a little bit of Utah, Idaho, of course, and then of course Oregon, because why wouldn't you? From there, I looked for gold a little bit, and yeah, that's the trip. Obviously, I haven't gotten there yet, but that's the plan at least. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll go well. Hopefully. Well, I started my adventure in October. Fun times. Continue on my way. Went well into the winter. Died hypothermia. Got attacked. Got all my stuff stolen. Died again. Died on summon arrow. Yeah, after a few long months, I finally made it. You know what we're talking about. We're talking about California. We're gonna be gold mining, baby. Let's get into it.
Hello, my name is Prospector Ezekiel, and this is 1860, I believe. I've been here mining for like 2 days, and I want to show you what I learned. So follow me. Welcome to the tutorial how to be a miner. You're here with Ezekiel Martinez. I'm from Chicago, and it's 1850. About 2 years ago, they found gold in California, right here, right now, and in this valley. You can tell it's a valley because the way it looks. And yeah, welcome to the video. Well, you see those palm trees over there? Well, you know the palm trees when you're in Sacramento Valley in California. So yeah, you gotta be careful in this part, because last time I was here my friend died over there and he drowned in like 5 inches of water. So what you want to do first now is like get So in the last episode, we had some technical problems, and my only tools that I brought from Chicago broke. And these are usually made of metal, but as you can see, I'm broke. So I broke mine from plastic, and but it still works. We gotta just keep grinding. All right, so what you want to do is put it down. Get some dirt, put it here, and now you want to go to the river, put it down, take out the big rocks, do it, and shake it like you mean it. And because all the dirt is gonna go away, all the dense part is gonna be here, and you're gonna find gold, which now there's no gold. Welcome to day 3. We didn't find any gold and we broke our tools. But you know what? That's the good thing about mining. We don't give up, you always stay positive. That's what my mama said before she died. So welcome to, I don't know how long it's been. I haven't eaten like in a week. And I'm hungry. Like really hungry. So if we can find some gold, I'll be okay. I won't die poor anymore. So let's get into it. Now let's get some water. And I think if I poop. Oh, Lord. That is nasty. That's like green beans. Alright, let's keep going, guys. This is more about my stuff. So, welcome to day, I think, 21. And now, I'm kind of getting tired of this gold mining thingamajiggy. So, again, gonna look at this. And get the gold. Once again. Shake it up again. Get more gold. Get more stuff. And oh, what is this? Zoom in, zoom in. I found gold. I found gold. I'm out of here, mama. Hello, sir. I'm rich and I want to sell this gold.
Oh, you got gold.
Yes. How much do you get? $1,000 bucks? $100 bucks? $1,000,000 bucks? How much do you get?
I will give you, for this much gold, which is a lot, I'll probably give you $17.
$17?
It's gonna be a lot more worth it in the future. You have to remember, $17 will probably buy you about a month of food.
I thought it was worth $10. Alright.
This is a lot of gold.
Alright, I'll take the $17.
I'll get it to you in a minute.
Oh, alright.
Have a nice day.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm gonna get my money.
Why are you running?
I'm not running.
What? Hey, hey! So as you can tell, I am not in the riverbank anymore. I moved to this old riverbank. I need to find some gold because someone stole my gold. And he ran away. And he was fast. And I couldn't catch him. Because he was fast. Because he had my gold. And I'm sad. But anyways, so I'm going to teach you how to mine gold now using a hammer. But you need to be very precise and very gentle with it. So this looks like a really good place to start. So what you want to do, set your hammer here and you start to hit it, but gentle and slowly. And there was no gold there. So, all right. So in 1846, about 1 year ago, some random dude found gold, and that's how we got attracted here. A lot of people, like Mexicans, slaves, white people, and people who tried to escape the Civil War came here, and yeah, that's how we have a bunch of people here, and a lot of people tried to find gold and failed. And because so many people here, people started coming and making boom towns. A town that sprung overnight. And because of that, you can go around California and see a bunch of houses and stores falling apart. So when people came, they started looking for gold, and they worked for 14 to 18 hours each day for pennies or for dollars. And people wasted more money from coming
wasted more money, and it took more time and effort for what they gained. And the people who got the money and who got really rich with the merchants and the companies. Well, because of many people, many kind of people, many culture backgrounds and all that, some outlaws and slaves and people escaping the war came here, and they did a lot of bad things, some good, some bad. And because of that, and because of the lack of sheriffs and justice, there was a lot of crime. Stealing gold, killing people, shooting the back, bar fights, you name it. Everything that you can think of. Well, people got sick of it, and they started doing justice by their own hand. Killing whoever did whatever. Shootings were everywhere. People were dead all the time. You can go out for a drink of coffee, you can come back with a bullet in your head. That's how things are here, and no matter black, white, gringo, or Mexicans, you were killed, you kill people, you were killed, you shot people, you got shot. That's how it works.
Hello, I am Farmer Brown. It is the mid to late 1800s, and thanks to the Homestead Act, I have gotten land. Me and a bunch of other farmers have gotten about 10% of the United States land for like almost no money, just to farm on. What a deal. The problem is, around here, there are little to no trees. There is no railroad connection to other towns. So if we want to like go to other towns to get equipment or stuff for survival, it's a really hard journey. So what we do is we make our own stuff, like my hat that I just finished yesterday, totally real, did it myself. We also make our own things like food, yeah, we make that ourselves, clothing, and other stuff. Here, I grow many things. I grow wheat, which we use to make bread and food. Corn, which we also use to make food. Potatoes, which we use for French fries, food. So, this here is the fields where we grow corn, potatoes, wheat, beets, and other delicious foods which we use to survive. We also keep animals, as in cows, chickens, sheep, pigs, and horses, like a normal farm. They run around and we have people who take care of them. Yeah. So like this, ground used to be really hard to break up until 1937, where they invented the steel plow. And now the ground that is hard as rock can be soft like sand. It's pretty great. Also fields used to be open, and any creatures like those ants could come in and take what they wanted. Or even other farmers would steal our land. But then this great invention called barbed wire was made, where we could fence off our fields. We haven't fenced this field off yet, but we hopefully will soon. So yeah, that's happening. Cool. So every day I wake up in the morning and take care of the fields and work there for most of the day, and then I go home and then I go to bed. I eat on the fields. I just eat the food that I harvest as soon as I harvest it. That's actually not historically accurate, it's just me. Women around here do a lot of things. They milk the cows and they Move away, cow.
We're keeping that.
They tend to the food. They take care of the children, but we don't give them credit around here because everything they do belongs to us anyways, and everything they own is mine. So, yeah, we'd probably survive fine without them. My neighbors live very, very far away. To get there, you have to take a horse, and then a cow, and then a boat, and then walk down the road. Very, very far. They live in a different farm, which is really far away. We live this far away because our land is too big. We're too rich. The camera fell down. We're suffering from success. Boop boop. Yeah, we're just too cool, you know. We have all this land, probably more than the president has, and so I should be president. Now, one of the worst things are them railroads. They steal my property and my money and my hard-earned work. They make everything 10 times more expensive for us good, working, honest farmers here in the wilderness, because they realize that they're like, we need them kind of for materials and stuff. So them railroads, they raise the prices a lot just for our farmers. Of course, we protested a lot and went to the government, and now there's some laws against it. It depends on what time of what year it is. And and yeah, we also created like farmer unions, but they aren't called unions. They're like called granges or something. No, I don't know. What are they called? Another big topic is, oh look, barbed wire. This is the barbed wire I was talking about. Famous invention, changed the universe and the world. Another big problem is that, oh look, barbed wire. This is the famous, completely new innovation that protects our land from the raiders, which was the next topic I was going to talk about. There's mean cowboys and Indians who rob us from our crops, and there's also bisons that like trample our crops, and it makes our life harder, so most of us have guns, and that's...
Whoa, do you hear that? Sounds like some wild bison.
Not them bisons again. Build more barbed wire, probably. So, in any place, in a new area where you're new to, like in Minecraft, you build a noob house, which is where you dig out the ground and build a house in it. Takes little material. Also called by like non-experts called sod houses, but they're actually just noob Minecraft houses. And well, those houses absolutely sucked. The walls were crumbly. It was dry in there. There was like bacteria everywhere, you know. We probably didn't wash our hands too much in that time, so we got sick a lot. Motor taxis drove a lot by. Didn't rain too much, which was hard on the crops, but when it did rain, the rain would seep through the ceilings, and bacteria would nest there, and mosquitoes would nest there, and then there would be these huge mosquito swarms, and then they'd like stab you with their little pokey things, and then people would get sick. And there was also lots of snakes everywhere, poisonous, venomous snakes, and they killed my little brother Johnny. And
Rest in peace, Johnny.
Rest in peace, Johnny, no longer you. Because we live so far away from everything else. There's no real government here. There ain't no laws. There's no police force or sheriff, as you people would call them. And yeah, so you can do whatever you want. It's like the Purge. Pretty dope, pretty epic.